Scooby, do you want to make a very, very interesting cake with Mommy right now? No. Mommy's gonna make a very, very interesting cake. Cake? Ice cream cake? Jelly beans? Do you want to try? Come on, you want to go? Okay, let's go. Let's go with Mom. Hi, Roly Poly. You look so forlorn on top of the dining room table. Anyways, so we're back, and what I'm going to do today is, it is someone's birthday tomorrow, and I have 4 pie plates. I have 2 here because there's not enough space to put everything out. I have 4 in total, and I'm going to be making a cake. The birthday boy has informed me that he would love to have a homemade cake. And it has to be a surprise, and it has to be kind of cool and unusual. So I have a very interesting type of cake that I've never done before, and of course I have to try it on the special occasion. I have not had the time to try it out and make sure it works. So I'm cheating a bit. I'm not doing the whole thing from scratch. I have Betty Crocker white cake mix. I have 2 of them, and from each of them I'm going to do 2 layers. And I also have Betty Crocker whipped cream cheese frosting. I actually would have preferred buttercream, but they didn't have any, so I got cream cheese. And I'm just showing like pretty much all the ingredients. This is my mixing bowl, and I have here some sprinkles. They're from the dollar store, and there's a lot of different kinds. I'll probably use this one or this one. I think these ones are a little cuter. And I also have some food dyes, food coloring. So I have red, I have green, and I have yellow. And it says you can do the colors of your choice. I also have blue, but I don't really like blue. I like yellow. I was thinking of doing something like a peach, a pink, a light green, and a yellow and an orange. So of course for the orange I'll be mixing the red and the yellow. So there you go. I'm going to start making the cake from the mixes. So we have a very, very interested Scooby-Doo who is helping Mommy and giving her some inspiration and encouragement. And I'm just going to go to the back of the cake mix. So we have 1 1/4 cup water or milk. I'm going to be using milk. It is lactose-free milk, but it is milk. And then 1/3 cup vegetable oil, and then 3 egg whites or 3 whole eggs. So I actually did forget to mention we do need jelly beans for this particular surprise cake. And the ingredients for the cake itself, of course, added to what I showed, are the eggs, the milk, and the vegetable oil. So starting with, and I'm gonna have to do my own camera work today because the person whose birthday it is wanted to be surprised. Scooby, don't torment your sister when Mommy's working. Sorry, so I was just pouring the oil, 1/4 cup of vegetable oil, and I'm just going to pour it in the mixing bowl, what I'm going to be using as a mixing bowl. And I also need 1 1/4 cup milk. So I will do that. First the cup. And as I was saying, I have to do my own shots today because the person whose birthday it is wanted to be surprised and didn't, and that person also happens to be my camera person at home. So we have, that was 1 cup, and this is 1/4 cup of the milk. I'm just going to be adding the eggs and the rest, 1 box of the cake mix. So I am back, and because the bowl was not big enough, this mixing bowl for a whole cake, like a whole cake mix cake, I had to put 2 of the 3 eggs in this one, and I'm stirring it to form a batter. So I have the milk, I have the vegetable oil, and I have the cake mix. and I'm just blending in by hand. I actually prefer doing it by hand. It's a bit of exercise, and why not? And it's actually less washing. I don't really like having to wash an electrical mixer, and I don't find them really that necessary. Maybe for meringues, but not for something like this. So anyways, here I am mixing, and I will continue mixing this until it's perfectly well mixed. And I have another bowl where I have 1/3 of the cake. I have 1 egg and the rest of the batter, and here I have 2/3 of the cake batter and 2 eggs, and I'm just going to continue stirring. So here we are back again, and I have all 4. I thought it would be interesting just to get them all, you know, all the batter in the various pie plates, and I very lightly greased each of them. And this, to me, is the fun part. So I'm just going to put in a few drops of yellow food coloring in this one. The same for this one. But that one, I'm also going to be adding a bit of red. This one just red. And this one I'm going to do, this other one here, green. I'm just being very cautious because I don't want it to be too dark. So I'm going to have to obviously play with this a little bit, stir it so it's a uniform color, and let's see what we get. So I think I can put a little bit more to be safe. I think I should be okay putting a few more drops of food coloring in there. I don't want an overly dark green. Oh, that's very pretty. Oh, my goodness, that's very, very nice. So I'm going to continue doing this for all 4 batters, and I will be back. So we're back, and I am extremely happy with the results. This is I hope you can see it in this lighting. It's 7 o'clock, sorry, actually 7:45 at night. So I'm not sure if you can see this well in the lighting that I have, but this is a beautiful mint green. This is a nice lemon yellow, and these two, it's sort of hard to distinguish in this lighting, but I promise you this is sort of an orange, tangerine orange, and this is a very pretty pink. They are very similar, but there is a difference, and I'm hoping that, you know, having the pastel, you know, the lime green, the lemon yellow, and the pink and the orange, maybe I can just layer them in a certain way that these two will not be together, and it'll be a very pretty pastel-y combination of a 4-layer cake. So now that I've done this, I'm going to put all 4 in the oven, and I'm going to bake them, and when they're done, then I'm going to, you know, put them together and cut out the center. I haven't decided how I'm going to do that. And then once I do that, I will show you the surprise. I think it's very, very interesting. So we have Scooby waiting very, very patiently. He's so patiently waiting that he's yawning. And Mommy's going to start with the cakes. Yes, are you excited? Yeah, okay. So here we are. I was zooming into Scooby, and I'm very, very happy, very proud to say the cakes don't look too bad. It is very hard to see the contrast between this pink one and the orange one, but maybe it's showing through, it's coming through. And I have the beautiful lime cake, and this is yellow. And again, the colors are hard to see, but this is, yeah, actually, if you see it in contrast with the green, it does look, you can see the yellow, the orange, and the pink cake here. So I'm pretty happy with how that turned out. And now comes the fun part. I'm going to start frosting the cakes. I'm going to take them out and then start frosting them and layering them. And after layering them, I'm going to be cutting a hole through the cakes, and we will get to a very fun part of baking this cake. And here's Scooby-Doo looking very, very interested in the cake. He's licking his snout. He is not enjoying being filmed, but he is very, very excitedly watching the frosting of this beautiful cake. So let's just start frosting this first layer. Oh my goodness, it looks so good. It's quite tricky doing the frosting with one hand. I did get my tripod, but it seems that the tripod I got did not have all the parts to it, which is really quite annoying because I'd intended to be using the tripod. I can't even imagine how much easier life is going to be with it. But anyways, we have to get that returned, the one that I got returned and exchanged, and get the right parts and get it to fit. But anyways, so here I go, and I will continue frosting the rest of this beautiful, beautiful 4-layer cake. How did you like the cake?
It was moist, delicious, and absolutely beautiful.
So we ended up doing 2-layer cakes because when I was putting the 4th layer on, it was just way too huge and way too heavy. So here we have the inside of the cake, and we have one piece. It's very messy. It's not that I could get the jelly beans without having cake crumbs, but it is still pretty. So how do you have a birthday celebration during stage 2 of a pandemic, where you want to do something fun and different and entertaining, but you have to do everything indoors, and you don't have a whole lot of people to share the time with and all of that. So what we decided was we would be watching, and we watched quite a few actually. It was pretty fun actually watching Criminal Minds, sort of a Criminal Minds marathon that I taped a long time ago. I never had a chance really to sit down and watch them, and anyways, that was quite fun actually. And then we thought that we would play a board game, and I have to admit I've never played this. I've heard of it. It's called Clue. It's from, I believe, the 70s or 80s, I believe. And so anyways, I was just reading the instructions here, and it seems like it's relatively interesting, so we'll give that a shot until we order our food for tonight. And that's pretty much what we're going to be doing. After the excitement of the cake, we are going to be playing Clue. So here we are, and we've got this. I want to do a bit of a close shot here. If you can see this beautiful fountain, it's one of my favorite things that I have in this house. And I put the fountain on because it's a special day, and we're here in the sort of courtyard of my living room, and we have, the flowers and stuff, and we're just about to get ready to eat, and I don't know if this is going to do it justice. First of all, we have some mint chutney with salad, and I will mention the name of the place we went to. It's Mia's Indian restaurant on Woodruff Avenue, and we got the tandoori platter, and we've got some cabbage curry, we've got some lemon slices for garnish, we've got some tandoori chicken, we've got shrimp, we've got other types of meat. I don't eat lamb actually, so we got a substitution for the lamb, and it is absolutely, absolutely mouth-watering. So we're gonna have a sit down. Are you excited?
Yes, I'm the birthday boy.
Yes, I am so, so excited. And as I said, we have the fountain on, so just for the ambiance. And here we go. So as I showed you guys, we've got the beautiful salad, and Roly Poly absolutely has to join in, but unfortunately she's not going to be joining us. No, sweetheart. And we have this beautiful, beautiful tandoori platter. And if we can take a close-up. So we have tandoori chicken, we have some curries, vegetable curries, we have some shrimp. I'm just going to show this gorgeous shrimp. And we have some other things because we have some substitutions because of certain meats that I don't eat. And there you go, beautiful sunshine, fountain, wonderful company. And what more can you ask for? Thank you for watching, and we're just going to dig in. Take care. And happy birthday. Happy birthday.